What's up? Welcome, guys. So, the greatest rejection, it was never proof that you weren't enough. It was the moment life started redirecting you towards something you were too afraid to choose yourself. You were too afraid to choose yourself. And that betrayal, the loss, and the doors that slammed shut, they weren't just endings, they were instructions. And while most people spend their lives trying to forget the moments that broke them, people who transform learn to study them. Because hidden inside your deepest wounds is a blueprint for who you are becoming, who you are meant to serve, and what you are here to build. So, stop asking why they chose to leave. Start asking what the rejection forced you to become. The weapon of purpose is your pain. It's your energy. Pain is energy, and most people misunderstand pain, and they think the goal is to eliminate it, but pain is energy. And it could either become the chain that keeps you trapped or the fire that pushes you forward. And the betrayal that destroyed your confidence can become the reason you build unshakable confidence, right? The failure that embarrassed you can become the foundation of your discipline. And that rejection that made you question your worth can become the moment you finally stop seeking permission. And the no becomes your reminder. Every person every person with a mission has a moment where the world says no. The world says, nah, you're not ready. The world says you can't do it. The world says you're not the person for this. But sometimes that no is not a rejection of your destiny. Sometimes it's the preparation for it. So prepare for it. Remember what you survived, because you're still alive. Remember who you were before you had to rebuild yourself. And use that memory as evidence that you can handle what comes next. Your past isn't your prison, it's your proof. And the difference between someone who stays stuck and someone who transforms is what they do with that pain, right? Like, if you're a victim, you're probably asking, why did this happen to me? But if you're a visionary, you're like, what can I create because this happened to me? And your pain, it contains information, right? That betrayal, it reveals what you value, and your wounds reveal what you understand. The suffering can become your service, and the thing you survived may become the thing you helped someone else survive. Recovery, it ends when purpose begins. Healing is not just about feeling better. Eventually, healing, it becomes a movement. You have shifted from recovery into mission when you stop needing everyone to understand your story, and you stop replaying what happened and start building what's next. You stop looking for revenge and start creating impact. And you stop asking why me. You start saying, watch what I can do. I'm gonna get you, prove you wrong. Watch this. So the thing you hide often contains the thing you can set someone else free. And your scars are not weaknesses. They are the proof you went somewhere most people are afraid to go. And someone watching today might be sitting in the same exact place I once was or you once were. Broken, lost, questioning your worth, rejected. Your story might be the permission they need to start again. And the one day, the thing that you cried over becomes the thing you thank God for. And not because it hurt you, not because it didn't hurt, it's because it redirected you. And the person who walked away created space. And that opportunity you lost, it forced you to build your own opportunity. And that betrayal that broke your trust forced you to find yourself. Your greatest wound becomes the first chapter of your greatest story. Your scars, they're upgrades. Stop looking at the past like it's a list of things that damaged you, and look at it as the training ground that developed you, like a boot camp, right? Every hardship gave you something. That loss gave you a perspective. Pain gave you empathy. Betrayal gave you discernment. Failure gave you humility. Survival. People who have never been tested, they crumble under pressure. But people who have walked through darkness, they develop something different. They develop endurance, awareness. I think they get the ability to lead, because someone, how do I say it? Your darkest season wasn't wasted. I already said this, but it was preparation. The things that hurt you reveal the things you care about. And your anger points turn toward injustice. Your grace points toward what you loved. Your story is not random. And those experiences, they created a unique perspective that nobody can replicate. Nobody, not one person. So, make your mission start now. That pain was real. The betrayal was real. But it doesn't get to be your final chapter. And that same thing that broke you, it's building you. Those scars are not evidence that you're lost. They're evidence that you survived. So stop carrying that burden. If anything, carry it like armor, because the person who survived your darkest moment is the same person who will build your brightest future. And that is facts. I hope you guys have a good day. And just know this. You're not alone. And you're going to get through this. And I love you. Love yourself back.